Welcome back once again to the final segment of the Big Talk, my friends. Of course, we are testing out who's the better speaker. Is it the boys? Is it the girls? And so far, I've been a very good listener, so you should appreciate that. Yeah, I've been listening to you all so patiently. And we asked different point of views. We also spoke about a lovely topic, love, and we got so many different opinions. Now let's move on to one topic that is very serious, very important, but very, very boring. It is education, yeah? And you'll have such highly educated boys and girls. So let's talk about the education system in India, why girls score so much, how are the campus facilities, your teachers, and so on and so forth, your future job opportunities. So we start off with the boys. And tell me, education in India, what's your take on it?
Well, I think the education system of India, it's very poor. Its condition is very poor.
But the fees is very expensive.
Yeah. Compared to the Western education system. Because in India, we people mostly concentrate on the theory. We won't go for the practical parts. If you won't go for the practical parts, your development won't be there. You will be just tied to bind to one theoretical part. And you won't be able to apply your theory to the practical side. Until you apply the theory to the practical side, your studies won't be of any use.
The one point is, which you're saying is a very, very valid point. I've heard this for so many years, it's been going on. But the fact is that even though we are students, we can't change. We still have to follow the same routine because that's the system. We have not tried to change the system and we cannot practically change the system. We are not Anna Hazare to have 1,000 followers behind us. Yeah. Okay, you tell me, what are the changes you want?
When you train him in the classroom, he's obviously trained for the field. Okay, so the education system has to change to meet to the requirements of the advancements in the technical industry. So that is not being done. And when you take the Western ones, they're already far, far ahead of the time. So, you know, I could give you an example saying that the student in class 10th, all right, grade 10, when he goes on to his higher school, he's given the privilege of what courses he wants to choose, right from class 10th. So he can specialize in anything that he wants. At an early age.
On one particular thing.
See, rather than focusing, and in India, it's just pretty much engineering, medical, and commerce. Nothing more, nothing runs. See, a person might go on saying that I want to be a basketball player, but then there's nothing. So that's the case in UK, US. There is a course on basketball.
That's education can be blamed, but also the parental pressure can be blamed. You say, I want to become a basketball player. Why mood rap? First
See, the family situation also again comes in.
That's the Indian society.
You gotta have to take the stand to change that.
Now we'll move on to the smarter sex, the women. Tell me. What is your take on education?
Actually, I feel like parents should change their mindset. You know, they shouldn't pressurize them as to get more marks, and you know, they are more marks oriented. It's not necessary.
You become a machine, a mark generating machine. 95, 96, 96.2. Yes, I got it. Say that.
And you're so happy if you get 9.6 GPA, you know. But it's actually not like the one who scores more has content, you know. It purely depends upon knowledge.
Mzia, you tell me your take on education, the changes you want, why you think girls are scoring better marks as well.
That's because we, kind of concentrate on what we do. If the need is to study, and at one point of time, we do study. So that's one point. But then we are forced. That's another side. We are forced to study because, our family conditions apply like that. Only if you study, you'll get a job. And then you'll have to get married and all this, family background. So I think the education system is more job-oriented than developing individual talent. It is definitely more job-oriented.
She mentioned, she was like, the education system in India is more job-oriented. That's wrong. We're not job-oriented because the companies actually prefer smarter individuals, not theoretical individuals.
When they take your interview, they don't just see your marks sheet, they also practically question you, like the way NAL questioned you. My teacher didn't teach me that, please help me. Okay, you have a point, then we'll come back to you.
See, like education, you take the universal education scenario. See, when you compare India with other countries, like European countries or American countries or whatever, it matters. See, we have a lot of Nobel Prize winners, physicists, mathematicians, a lot of scientists all over the world. But why can't India produce? Because what I strongly feel is in the education system of India, it's like we have a lot of shortcuts. See, a college or a private university or whatever, it puts a rule. You get this much mark. They could be entrance sort of a thing or something like that. Like say IEEE exams and IIT exams or something like that. Like they test your knowledge. You pass this course, we acknowledge you're you're knowledgeable, you come inside. There'll be some other college, like you're not knowledgeable, well, pay me this much money.
Yeah, bribe.
Bribe.
Give you a certificate immediately.
Bribe me, and I'm ready to get you this here.
That's exactly what you said. You said business. It's become a business.
So what happens is, the students, they're not ready to study. What they think is like, okay, well, money matters. Money is everything now. So we'll give the money. So what when they come to college, when they graduate, they go out, they have this degree, I mean like B.Tech, that's all. But how far you're a B.Tech graduate?
Correct.
It's not there.
Same
So,
thing with doctors, with engineers.
yeah,
with science.
everything.
It's
This happens in the
everywhere.
whole
Yeah.
education system of India. It's so corrupted. I mean like influenced by everyone.
The good thing is actually the fact that I'm talking to all you students as well. We all know that the system is corrupted, but someone has to get up, change the system, turn things around. That is the difficult aspect. Who stands up? When we'll get the junior Anna Hazare? That is, we don't know ever. But of course, we still have a little bit more to discuss. Now, we all are students. We live in the society. We can't keep on cribbing. We have to live in the society. Tell me, what do you like about the system? What is the one thing that you think Indian education is good at?
We become jack of all trades. I mean, we have little knowledge about everything.
Okay.
So in some cases, it's an added
Yeah,
advantage.
helps sometimes, in case that electronics and communication, in case communication fails, you at least have the knowledge of
Yes.
electronics to hold on and specialize to, which is, you're playing very safe. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
What is? Good point. Yeah, very good point. I didn't know girls are so smart.
And good point is because we are forced to study, we try to understand most of the times.
Okay.
When it comes to final exams, we mug it up and fine. But during the course, you do learn at least 80% of it.
Sometimes when you're tied to the corner, you have no
we have
option
no
but to
other
just
go.
get out of there. Yeah? So that's where
So
you're
we
pushed in the
just
corner.
learn,
Okay.
we learn 80% of what we actually imply.
Education by itself has developed over these years. Like Indian education backward இருக்குன்னு சொன்னாலும் like நம்ம past பார்த்தோம்னா it has developed quite a large extent.
Yeah.
இப்போ before we studied under trees
Yeah.
and if it's a rain it's a bunk.
Yeah. Now
It's
we
like,
have
it's
shelter.
like a free mass bunk.
Yeah.
Though we are not provided such facilities right now. There is a lot of improvement. We've been like more used to computers nowadays. Before you go and ask a person like, you know how to open Windows, maybe he'll just open a window.
His actual window. Open பண்ணிட்டே பாரு. Windows 97 இல்ல பாரு 83 ல கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படி. Okay.
So that way we are more advanced.
We are improving. We're trying to catch up with the world.
and
And
that
the
way
best
too-
brains are from India, actually. Yeah, the best brains, software brains, your brains are actually amongst the best in the world.
And with that development, 80% of what we are learning is actually a good thing to do. Because we can't just straight away leap for the best of all.
correct.
இப்போ எடுத்தோடனே you can't say like, you know, what I'm studying is equal to what they do in America. Straight away practicals, it's going to be tough because we need the infrastructure.
We're on the track. We're getting there. Slowly, but we're getting there is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay, final
Slow
point.
but steady.
Yeah.
ஃபுல்லாக தியரிட்டிக்கலாகவே இருக்குது ப்ராக்டிக்கல் உண்மை என்னன்னா இன்னும் ஈஸியாக அப்படி சொல்கிறோன்னா தியரிட்டிக்கலாக எடுத்துக்கிறது வந்து ரொம்ப ஹார்டாக இருக்கும் நம்மளுக்கு எடுத்துக்கிறது என்னன்னா அது ரொம்ப ரொம்ப டைம்
Without understanding, நீங்க சும்மா பிரச்சனை
அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங்
இருக்கு.
இருக்காது ஒன்றும் இருக்காது மக்க அவ்வளோதான் முடிஞ்சு போச்சு அதான் ஆனால் ப்ராக்டிக்கல்னா நீ கடைசி 75 இயர்ஸ் ஓல்ட் ஆனா உனக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்கும் இன்னொருத்தனுக்கு
நான்
பக்கத்துல நான் சொல்லி கொடுப்பேன்
பண்ணிருக்கேன். So we should imply more practicality in the education system. On that note, my friends, since you have lots to speak, since we all have lots to speak, we'll make this very, very special. In fact, normally the time is to wind things up, but today what I'll do, I'll put a pause only on the show, because when we come back next week, same time, same place, we spoke about love, we spoke about education, we spoke about feelings and many, many things. We talked lots more, my friends. This education topic, this topic about who's the better speaker will only continue next week, same time, same place, with the same group of boys, very, very smart, with the same group of girls, and also, sadly, with the same VJ as well. I'll catch you guys next week, same time, same place. This is the Big Talk. Remember, the topic will be the same. Who is a better speaker, boys, girls, or just the VJ? Goodbye.